Well, welcome to Any Last Words. I'm your host, Joe. And this evening, I have two special guests tonight. Today, I'll be talking with Matthew Barnett and Will St. Is it St. George?
St. George, yep.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, but some of the letters were like lower, and I'm like, is that a different pronunciation I'm not familiar with? Or is this supposed to be St. George? I know Facebook lets us, it doesn't allow us to do some things, so. Okay. So how are you guys doing today? I know we're all in different places and different times right now.
Yep.
I'm doing good.
Pretty good. Just playing outside with the kids.
Okay. Oh, I was talking to Matthew earlier. You said it's raining where you're at. It's actually, well, for those of you guys who are going to be watching this later, it's actually Sunday, and this is a pre-record. So welcome to the pre-record. But Matthew, actually, where he's at, it's 9 o'clock at night, and it's raining. And it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon here, and it's hot as hell. So what's the weather like over there for you, Will?
It's 4 p.m. here, and it's quite rainy here.
I was telling Matthew, I was like, you guys are so lucky. We need rain over here so bad. It's so dry and hot. I'm like, oh, please. Sprinklers aren't cutting it anymore.
We have the heat over here. I think it's like 92 out.
Wow.
Oh, see, it's I think today it's supposed to be an 8 here today.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have 90. Can I come over to your guys' house? I'll feed the kids.
That's fine. Anytime.
And it's only
you
about
guys go do whatever you guys gotta do.
Yeah. And it's only about 16 degrees over here.
I'll take that.
16. Like 60? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I'd kind of take that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, any day. So we're here to talk about your guys' project that you guys got going on, and some other stuff you guys got going on. So who wants to start with that?
Well, basically, we're the horror theme. We do everything for the fans. We speak to actors, speak to horror directors, and just have fun, really. We're both big horror fans.
Yep.
Okay. Who are some people you guys have interviewed in the past or that you guys might have coming up in the future that people can check out?
We've interviewed Graham Humphreys. He's an artist who does movie posters. He's very famous. He's done posters for Evil Dead, A Nightmare on Elm Street, and films like that.
He's done some work for Marvel too, I believe.
Yeah,
very cool.
That's right. That's correct. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've interviewed.
Very cool. Okay.
Yeah, I've interviewed David Ball. He was a producer of Day of the Dead, George Romero's Day of the Dead.
Nice. Very nice.
And
how long have you guys been doing this show?
Got a little over 2 months.
About 2 months, nearly 3 months.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been quite successful so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you're getting people like that over there already. Jeez, kudos, guys.
Yeah. And we've had some intros done as well from some horror actors and directors.
Oh, very cool. That's some of the stuff that you sent me, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's correct.
It's for the YouTube channel.
For the YouTube channel, yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah. You sent me a bunch, but they were labeled in numbers. So I was like, if he tells me like, oh, pull up this one, I may not know what it is because the thumbnails are so tiny. But if you want to show some, I'm glad to show some.
Yeah,
I see one with a Hellraiser or Pinhead on it.
Okay.
Well, at least it looks like Pinhead more. These glasses are fake. Don't let them fool you. And do you guys have do you guys YouTube as well, or do you guys only run off of Facebook right now?
We have a YouTube channel as well, which we've started up, which we've put the intros on there and some of the interviews we've done as well.
Okay, awesome. awesome. So what got us together to do this?
Well, we were part of another Facebook horror group, which wasn't very nice. The person that ran it wasn't a very nice person.
Aww.
He was bullying people into joining the group and basically saying, don't do this, don't do that. So William came up with the idea of starting our own.
Okay. Kind of like in school, it's like, we'll be part of your club anyway. It sucks.
Yeah.
Let's go start our own cool club.
Yeah. But yeah, we basically William started it up, and then he asked me if I wanted to join, and that's when we decided to do make the horror thing.
What have you guys always been horror fans, or was it something you guys got into as you got older?
No, I've always been a horror fan for a very long time.
Ever since I can remember.
Yeah, the same as well, since about the age of 10.
Do you guys remember the first movie you ever saw as a little kid?
Yep.
I do, yeah. Day of the Dead.
Okay.
Yep. Mine was Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay. Do you guys favor those movies to this day because those were the first ones you saw, or did you guys like kind of pick up your own favorite as you went along?
No, that's always been my favourite. That's my go-to horror film, Day of the Dead.
I like all of them. I appreciate all of them. It's just I appreciate the old more.
Yeah. Been fortunate to meet some of the actors from Day of the Dead and Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, cool! I like Return of the Living Dead. I mean, I like George Romero. He's got all the Night of the Living Dead movies, or Living Dead movies, I guess you should say.
Yeah.
I liked them all. There were a few that they kind of I don't remember if he did them. I don't think he did, because I don't think he would thing. But like Diary of the Dead, I didn't really care for like the kind of little spin-off, little side movies, I guess you would say.
Yeah, he did do them. He was director of Diary of the Dead.
Okay, yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
That sucks. I didn't like Diary of the Dead.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Whereas I thought Land of the Dead was good, which was 2005.
What I liked about the Living Dead, especially the first one, is because I'm a big fan of practical effects.
Yeah.
I do like some CGI when it's necessary. I don't really like it, over the whole gory, blood splattering, like animated guts falling out. I'm like, I want to see something that was made by a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the obvious big one who
Maybe
does
some
all
real
that is Tom Savini.
You guys feel about practical and CGI?
I prefer practical because it's actually hands-on and you can see how much work's gone into it, whereas with CGI, you can tell it's being edited or it's been created on a computer, which I don't like. I like practical. I prefer it.
Practical's way better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it gives the film a bit more of a excitement and reality rather than with CGI. It's just like graphic. I don't like anything CGI done like that.
Yeah. Weren't they like the first Jurassic Park movies? None of those were CGI, huh? Those were all like, I know that's not horror, but I'm trying to think of movies that were very reliant on practical.
Yeah, it's the same with a lot of the earlier horror films. They were all practical effects.
Are you guys excited for any new films coming out?
There's a couple of new horror films that I've thought look quite good and I'd go and watch, but not anything like recent.
I myself, I can't wait for The Conjuring 3.
Okay.
I'm really big on The Conjuring.
Okay. There was a new one that Kevin Bacon's in that looked good. I forget. You Should Have Left.
Yep.
You
Should Have Left.
Yeah, Should Have Left. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that one looked pretty cool.
Does.
Yeah.
It does.
And it sucks because, the way things are right now, we rely heavily on the interwebs to get our information on things that are coming out. It's not like, we go to the movies all the time and we see, crap, that's going to be coming out in like 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we don't really get that anymore. So
not particularly, which is a shame really, because that's how you used to find out about what was coming out. You'd go and see a film and you'd see a bunch of trailers.
Yeah.
And you don't really get that anymore. You have
or a bunch of posters.
Posters, you have to check the internet now, like you said, to see what's coming out in the next
because I didn't even know that because I didn't even know that Kevin Bacon movie was coming out until like maybe 2 days after it dropped, and I was like, what? I had not heard anything about this until like it's already out. Like, okay.
There's no advertisement.
Surprise.
No. But a lot of people used to go to the cinema just to see what trailers were coming out. The trailers for new films.
Yeah, you go a little bit early because it's like, I'm gonna miss the trailers, man. Hurry up, get your shit.
Yeah. But nowadays you can't.
It's like I have to go to the bathroom. I don't care.
Yeah, but nowadays you can't really. You have to check the internet to see what's coming out. You have to check on like IMDb or websites like that now.
Yep.
Which is
that kind of takes the fun out of it. I think it does.
Yeah. It's a shame, really. It's ruining the industry. Like, I've spoke to some horror directors and people like that, and they've said, like in the old days when you used to see the trailers for like a new horror film that was coming out, and he said nowadays you don't get that anymore. The excitement's gone.
It sucks. I hope things kind of change eventually to where we can go back to some kind of normality.
It should do, yeah.
Same here.
It should. It should. Because there's a few good horror films coming out.
Yeah. And it'd be to go to a normal place to go see them rather than sitting on my couch all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
I'm getting a dent in that bad boy. It's like, God. I got sitting here too much.
But yeah, there is some new horror films that are coming out that I am excited to see. I think there's one called Peninsula, which is Train to Busan 2.
Yep.
That looks good.
Peninsula? What's that one about?
Yeah, it's Train to Busan 2. It's where, the Japanese horror film, zombie film.
Yeah, Busan 2. Train to Busan.
Yeah, they're making another one. They're making a sequel to that, which the first one was a good film. Train to Busan. That was good, really, really good. That was very 28 days. That was very, very 28 days later, that type of film.
I love them ones.
Ooh, yeah. I love those movies. I'm waiting. They're supposed to come out with a third one. They've been talking forever. 28 months later or something like that.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
And I remember seeing it in the theater. I saw that movie in the theaters, and actually, I think it was. I think it came out on this day today. Actually, I think I saw something about that. Yep. So it's kind of funny we're talking about it. But I remember seeing that in the theater, and I thought that was the gnarliest thing I had seen in a long time.
Yeah, I thought it was as well.
What are you doing?
Okay.
That was one of my favorites.
I said, what are you doing?
I loved it. I loved the whole idea of it, and I like how. Yeah, I'm definitely waiting for that third one. So.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed that'll happen too eventually.
The director he's a little bit hesitant to do it at the moment with everything that's going on, but he has wrote a script for it.
Oh.
So 28 months later. Yeah.
Well,
yeah. A couple of people, I don't know, they speak to him, the director of the films, and he said that he does want to do it. He's just trying to obviously wait for everything to be over.
Yeah.
Yeah, be a little sensitive about it right now.
Yeah.
Or careful about it right now. Well, I understand, but
absolutely
still can't wait, damn it. Is there any director or writer that you guys eventually would really, really love to have on your show to do an interview with?
Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah, I think there will be, yeah, definitely. I don't think there's anyone in particular, but if we could get someone like major, then absolutely, yeah, maybe John Carpenter, someone like that.
Ooh,
I would love to see Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino as well, yeah. He'd be good.
Ooh, I love both of your guys' answers.
Yeah.
I love Tarantino because when he does especially like in Kill Bill, how the bull's ridiculous, but I still loved it at the same time. I'm like, yeah, it's going to be a little too much. It's going to be a little cheesy and out of control, but I'm still digging it at the same time. So,
Yeah.
but I love a lot of his movies. Actually, Reservoir Dogs is actually my Christmas movie. So every year it's like eggnogs and Reservoir Dogs. So.
Yeah, I think Quentin Tarantino would be someone that I'd like to meet or interview.
Okay, yeah, that would be cool. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sure.
Yeah. There you go, master.
Get out of here. Sorry, I had a delivery. Come on, Dr. Pepper.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, those would be great to have them. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'll pray for you guys on that one. After everything's kind of like settled and calmed, do you guys think that you would take your show to conventions as like vendors and stuff, or
Yeah,
do you guys think you're just
so,
okay
yeah.
with?
I think eventually, yeah.
Okay.
Once we've been doing it for a while, I think that would work.
And it's cool because there's two of you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Matthew, you're in the UK.
Yeah.
And then Will, you're here in America.
Yep.
It's like you could hit a bunch of conventions up there in the UK. You could stay here.
Yep.
That's perfect. Oh my God, I need to get a second person. I need to hit up one of my Canadian friends.
But yeah, we have sort of got a convention in the pipeline in the next 2 or 3 years over here in the UK.
Oh, really? Do you guys have very many, or is it just kind of few and far in between?
There's quite a few over here in the UK. There's like the horror conventions, and then you've got some in Europe, in like Germany and Italy and France as well.
Not so many. I actually have not seen any horror ones. Comic-Con is like a really big one over here, but I haven't seen any over here, but I've always wanted to travel to them, so.
Well, you're in Massachusetts, aren't you? Well,
yeah.
So where would the nearest be for you then?
Really? There's none in
I haven't seen any. I haven't really made it out to many.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I was saying, here in the UK, there's a couple of horror conventions over here in the UK.
Okay. Man, that sucks. I live in California. Yeah. We got them all over the place.
Yeah. It's not so many.
But yeah, there's quite a few here, and like I said, there's quite a few in Europe as well. There's a big one that they have in Germany called Weekend of Hell.
Ooh. Does that get pretty big?
Yeah, that's been going for the last 5 years. They usually do it in Dortmund in Germany, but they changed it last year to Düsseldorf.
Okay.
But yeah, that's quite big.
I've always wanted to go to a convention in another country.
Yeah, but they have some quite a few like horror actors from like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Freddy Krueger's there this year and things like that. Like Robert Englund, and they've got some few other actors as well.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so have you traveled to any other ones? Where you're at?
Just Germany at the moment. That's my furthest one I've been to.
Okay. Very cool.
But yeah, I hopefully want to attend the Living Dead weekend in Monroeville Mall, where Dawn of the Dead was filmed. They have the big one in Pittsburgh.
Oh wow.
That's the Living Dead weekend.
Yeah, there's some here in the States that are really big that I would really.
Yeah. And there's Texas Frightmare as well.
Oh, I love Texas Frightmare.
Yeah.
That one is so much fun.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go to that.
I actually got a set kit from Texas Frightmare for this year.
Yeah, I've always wanted to attend Texas Frightmare.
Same here.
You definitely should. They're supposed to, because usually it happens in May.
That's right. Yeah.
Then everything happened, so they had to. I think that they're trying to redo it in September.
Yeah, I believe so. September.
I want to
or
say
October.
September.
September, October, I think it is, as far as I've seen.
Yeah. So if you guys
This is
get
a-
plane tickets now, they should be fairly cheap.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. But yeah, there's a big one over here in the UK in
Nope.
October called For the Love of Horror.
Okay.
That's in October. That's
Now, do
usually
these
that.
do they usually do it up like all crazy and fancy, or do they do it in like hotels or?
For the Love of Horror is like in a big warehouse.
That's awesome.
Oh, okay.
It's in a big warehouse.
Sorry, I
in
get interested in conventions there.
Yeah, that's in Manchester, England.
Oh wow! How far are you from there?
I'm just near Liverpool, so I'm about 40 minutes away.
Wow.
Oh, okay, that's fairly close for you then.
Yeah,
especially compared to Will and I. So.
Yeah, but
Yep.
yeah, a lot of they got a lot of American horror film actors that they have there. Tony Todd from Candyman's there. They've got C.J. Graham from Friday the 13th. Tom Atkins from Halloween 3. He's there. Adrian King from the original Friday the 13th. And they've got a couple of other actors as well. Tom Matthews from Return of the Living Dead. He's there. And a couple of others as well. Felicia Rose from Sleepaway Camp's there as well.
I think that you yourself will get into films. Are you guys just okay with like appreciating them from afar?
Yeah. We are. We're happy being fans, and obviously we're happy running the group and things as well.
I'd be a zombie.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I
You'd be
would.
a zombie?
Yeah.
I think I would. Yeah. Or a serial killer.
Yeah.
Films are fun. Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. So
Films
if
are
there's
fun,
any,
especially when you're
yeah. So if there's any horror directors watching, if they need anyone to play a serial killer, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it.
We'll put it out there. We'll put the link out
Yeah.
there for you.
Yeah. If John Carpenter needs someone to play Michael Myers, then I'll play Michael Myers.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do you guys like the Friday the 13th franchise? I know some people don't. I'm
Yeah,
kind of
I
one of
do.
them.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like it. It's just
Yeah.
I like
I
it.
do. I like it. Yeah.
Okay.
When I went to Weekend of Hell in Germany, I got to meet two actors that played Jason.
okay. Cool.
I met Robert Englund. He was at just a haunted house here. He was. I met him when I was younger. That's
cool.
about it.
I love Freddie. Freddie is my favorite.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But yeah, I
That
do
means
like.
you still got a checklist you got to go.
That's
Yes,
it.
it's huge.
Well, my checklist's very, very full at the moment with everyone, all the actors that I've met.
Yep.
If you look on my Facebook page on my pictures, then there's like I've met, I think, nearly 100 horror actors.
Oh. All
Yeah.
through conventions or a mix of conventions and
majority of them conventions. Yeah.
okay. And when you guys are trying to come up with the next show, how do you guys decide who you're going to invite to come on, whether it be an actor, a writer, or director?
Well, we just have a sort of a little meeting and like throw ideas out to each other and like say, well, if we can get this person, then we'll go for it. But if we can't, then obviously I'll come up with an idea of who to get, or Will come up with an idea of who to get.
And then we distinguish who does the interviews
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
UK and US.
US, yeah.
Okay. Do you guys ever debate on who's going to ask the person? Like, I don't want to ask the person, you ask them.
No.
Not really, no.
No.
If it's easier for me to do it, then I'll do it. Whereas if it's easier for Will to do it, Will will do it.
Do you guys ever get nervous asking people to come on your show?
Oh, yeah.
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 Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's like when you first talk to them, you talk to usually like message them on Facebook or Twitter or anything like that, and you're just like, well, I know you don't know who I am, but do you mind if we have a chat, like, and see if you'll come on our show or see if we can interview you?
Yeah, we have 2 big ones coming up. I'm
that's
very
pretty
nervous.
Yeah, but yeah, it's once you speak to
Can
them,
you
like,
guys share or no?
we can't. Yeah, I think it'll be all right.
Yeah, I have. I'm in the works right now with Jamie Lee Curtis and Vera Farmiga.
Are you serious? That is so cool.
Yeah.
And Tom
I'm so
Savini.
peanut butter and jealous right now.
Tom Savini also.
Tom Savini as well.
That's so
And Jennifer Rubin.
nice.
Jennifer Rubin from from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3.
Okay.
I've been
How
speaking
exciting. That's
to
awesome, guys.
Thank you.
And we're trying to get Bruce Campbell as well from Evil Dead.
Yep.
Ooh. He's so handsome. I'm sorry.
He's
so handsome.
he's proven quite difficult at the moment because he can be quite a stubborn person.
Yeah.
So he's proven quite difficult at the moment, but yeah, and we've got Dan Yeager as well.
Yep.
I'm been speaking to him.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
I had him on my show.
You did.
A while ago.
Yeah.
A while ago, and he's an awesome person. I really like him a lot, and I was so intimidated. I was like, because he's my second favorite. Freddy Krueger is my favorite, and then I love Leatherface. Like those are my top 2, like all time nostalgia horror icon. And so like I've never had the nerve to walk up to Robert Englund at a convention. So I was presented the opportunity to speak with Dan Yeager, and I was like, what? That's Leatherface, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
We also have Bob.
I get nervous talking to people. So.
Yeah.
Are you?
Bob Elmore.
Bob Elmore, yeah. I've got an interview with him coming up. He was Leatherface.
Part 2.
In Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2.
Part 2 was my favorite. I love Caroline Williams. She was amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked it because it kind of took it away from the house and just put it in this, radio studio and a restaurant and all these other little areas. I loved it so much. It was so great.
Yeah, and I've been speaking to Betty Baker as well from The Evil Dead.
Nice. Oh my gosh, you guys are busy with like some hot names. My lord, I love it.
But we have done some interviews at the moment, like I said, with Graham Humphreys and David Ball. And I did an interview recently with some actors from the Toxic Avenger. It was really, to be honest, it was about 55 minutes I did with them. With 3 of the actors from Toxic Avenger. It was with Dom Calvito. He was the boy on the bike who got his head run over by the car. And I spoke to Robert Pritchard as well, who was Bozo, and Gary Schneider, who was Slug. They were the 2 main baddies in it.
That's cool. Well, what nights can people catch you?
It all depends, really. We can obviously once we do an interview, we put it up on the YouTube channel, or we'll post it on the Facebook page, so it's always there to watch. Just whenever we can get an interview done, really, or whenever they've got time to do it. Everyone's got a busy schedule at the moment with everything that's going on, so it's just trying to catch them when you can, really, and the best time, to speak to them.
Yeah, and then time zones kind of
that's it.
catch things up too sometimes.
Well, obviously it's a little bit more difficult with me being here in the UK, so I've got to like try and time it the best I can when I can speak to them.
Well, you guys seem to work it out okay. So
Yeah, we have done so far, and it's, like I said, it's worked out well so far, and it's been quite successful in nearly 3 months.
Yep.
That's good. I'm really happy to hear that, especially like you guys just started, and you have all these big names that you on, as you know, especially from the iconic horror movies, you know, that we all grew up watching. Oh, I'm so happy for you guys. That's awesome.
But yeah, when Will told me about Jamie Lee Curtis, I was like, oh my God.
I know. Oh my gosh. Everybody's still posting those photos from True Lives. Or True Lives. Yeah.
It's just absolutely crazy. Especially she's an icon of horror as well, with being in the Halloween films.
Yep.
And you're just like, wow. Mm-hmm. Obviously she's done other films, but that's
what did you guys think?
What
was that?
Did you guys see the newer Halloween movie?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was quite a good film, to be honest.
I've always liked the Halloween movies. I thought they did a really good capture of it.
Yeah.
I liked it too. What did you guys think about Rob Zombie's version of it?
I thought they were good, to be honest. When I went to see both of them.
I like the Rob Zombie version.
Yeah, I do.
I did too. I liked his take on it. He gave it kind of a little bit more of a grittiness to it, I felt.
Yeah.
So more realistic grittiness. So.
Well, I was lucky.
I like Rob Zombie too. He's cool. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he is
on my checklist.
Yeah. But yeah, I was lucky enough to meet. I was lucky enough to meet Scout Taylor Compton from the Halloween films. It does seem to be getting easier now that we've spoke to quite a few people.
Yep.
Which I find it's getting a little bit easier now. Obviously, starting to figure out who we are, and they're aware of who we are and what we're doing.
Names getting out there.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's getting out there. Obviously, with the Facebook page. With the Facebook page and the YouTube channel, I think we've got over 60 or 65 subscribers on the YouTube channel.
Nice.
Very nice.
So obviously people are seeing it, and people are realising who we are and who we've been speaking to and everything, and so it seems to be working.
That's awesome. And you know what, the thing with YouTube, it kind of makes me like, because they want you to get 100 subscribers before you can like make that your little official name, I guess.
Yeah.
So it'd be easier to find you.
Yeah.
And that you've got like this big old long like code you've got to copy and paste on everything. Like, sorry guys.
Yeah.
Follow this right now until legit.
Yeah, it is quite difficult. Obviously, like you said, you've got to have a certain number of subscribers before people start realising who you are. But we have been quite lucky with that, with having the subscribers that we've got and the content that we put on there.
I can just see it's just going to keep getting better and better for you guys. I'm so happy for you guys.
Absolutely,
I love seeing people starting stuff that they're really passionate in, and, you know, they're really passionate about it, and they get into it and they do really well. And, you know, it doesn't seem like this is just something that you guys are just like, oh, we're bored, let's just do this. You know, it seems genuine, like you guys are really into this. And so people like you who do it that way, you guys are going to succeed. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to filter out and just be lost. Mm-hmm. So I see good things for you guys, and I really wish you guys the best, because that's pretty cool. Only being a couple months and you've got all these big names coming on. I'm so happy for you guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely, yeah. It's just like quite shocking how many people agree to do videos for us as well. Just like, you've never met us before, or we've never spoken to you before, but you mind doing an intro video for our group.
Yeah.
That's cool. It is nice. It's nice and it's encouraging, you know, when other people are, you know, willing to support people you've never met before. It's like, dude, you don't even know me. Like,
yep.
I might like pineapple on my pizza for all you know. Not that I love pineapple on pizza, but that's blasphemous everywhere.
Yeah. But yeah, we have been lucky. We have been lucky so far. That's the good thing about it.
Yep.
Well, let's remind everybody again where they can find you guys. And like they said earlier, if y'all were listening, it's not a set schedule, but as they go along posts. But where can we find these videos that you guys have so far?
Well, you can find the horror theme on Facebook, on our Facebook page. They're on there, and the interviews, and also our YouTube channel as well, which is the horror theme. If you just type that in, you'll be able to find the YouTube channel. And that's where our videos are as well.
Okay, thank you. So you guys, I implore you all that are watching right now to go over there. If you haven't already familiarized yourself with these guys, go over to the horror theme and like and subscribe on Facebook and YouTube. Let's get these guys. Let's get these guys some more numbers. I mean, not that they're going to need the help; they're doing great on their own. But
yeah, any help's appreciated.
Much appreciated.
Absolutely.
Well, you guys, do you have any last words for the viewers?
I'd say just subscribe and
share.
Share, and just see what we're all about. The videos are on there for you to watch, and the YouTube channel's there as well. And like I said,
any ideas that you want to see, just message us and let us know.
Yeah, definitely, and we'll see what we can do.
Absolutely. I like that too. I like that people ask, like, hey, give us some ideas, because, you care about your fans. You want to know what they want to see and what they think.
Absolutely,
and how they feel.
Yeah. It is, yeah.
We'll have to come on and do a follow-up one when we...
yeah, absolutely, we will do, Joe.
Absolutely, and hopefully I won't drop my camera and things won't freeze.
But yeah, honestly, thank you for having us on the show.
It's an honor.
Absolutely.
I'm not anybody, sir. I'm just happy that people want to be on my show.
But yeah, honestly, thank you very much. Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you, guys. Oh, you guys check out the horror theme on Facebook and YouTube. Check it out. Like, subscribe, follow. Don't miss any more shows, because they're gonna have some awesome people coming up soon, as we've already heard. So I'm excited. I want to see it too. So thank you guys for joining me tonight, and thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope you guys have a terrific rest of your day. I know you're in the evening and you're getting closer to the evening. I'm still in the early afternoon, so I hope everybody has a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Just like to remind people, we're all in different time zones. All right. I will see you guys next week.
Right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
Thank you.